Let's start this lab. Yo! Yo, what's good, gang? Okay, that was really cringe. I'm sorry. Hello to everyone here. Welcome to this new live. I'm guessing no one's going to join for another 5 minutes. But here we are. Welcome, everyone. If you guys are coming through, hanging out. Sorry, I'm turning into Blarky. Like it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Today, I'm gonna be reacting to Cameron. Cameron is one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Currently, that makes videos. So I'm gonna be reacting to.
There has been a rise in like these self-improvement alpha finance gurus that all spew the same message. Wake up at 4 a.m., start a business, start working out, stop playing video games, and escape the matrix. All that jazz, right? And these videos have become extremely popular because of people like Andrew Tate. I mean, we all saw the method that he pulled in 2022, how literally everybody was posting.
Dude, this guy was going crazy. And he was just saying the most outrageous things. It's crazy.
That man's clips, and he was just saying some of the craziest things.
I am extremely versed in CPR. I do know how to administer CPR. However, I will not administer CPR unless you're a hot female.
And since
that just proves my point. This guy is a complete freak. He's freaked out. He's freaked out. He's freaked out. Like, this guy, he's freaked out. Oh yeah, what's up? I got the grape one, whatever that's called. Grape crush. What one did you get? Cream soda. I actually like that one a lot. But the last time I had it, it tasted like earwax, so I didn't get this one that night. That one this time. But yeah, this guy is completely freaked out, like out of his mind. Like this guy, oof.
So many people saw him get success from doing that method. A lot of people are trying to pull that same method nowadays. So now you got all these like fake, like Andrew Tates going around, and it's pretty cringe.
Stop breathing like a bunny rabbit. A bunny rabbit is a victim, and it breathes in and out so quickly you can see its stomach going in and out.
But what's cringier?
I saw that clip. What is he talking about? He's just talking to talk. I'm not even kidding. What is your point here? Okay, listen, let's be honest. Breathing like a bunny rabbit. Let's really think about this for a second, okay? I'm not breathing like a bunny rabbit. What are you talking about? All right, yeah.
Than that is that these hustle culture, self-improvement, like finance guru videos have leaked into the youth, and now you got these kids spewing that exact same message that they're spewing in these videos when they're like 13 years old, and it's one of the saddest but also cringiest things I've ever seen.
When you're playing video games, you are literally doing absolutely nothing. You're staring at a screen, going into a fake world, and you're not doing anything productive. You're not making money. You're not starting a business. You're not doing anything, so get off the video game. Follow me for more tips like this.
Bro.
The hell kind of tip was that? What do you mean tip? That was just you spewing that I'm playing video games and it's useless. That's what you're meant to do in your teenage years. Just have fun until you become an adult. We're still in our training levels. We're still in the beginner levels. We're level 1. We're not even into level 2 yet. What are you talking about?
Bro, you are like 10 years old. Why do you need to be making money and have a business at 10 years old? This video is insane to me because the internet has literally brainwashed kids/teens into thinking that doing normal things that teens do is a waste of time, like playing video games, chilling with their friends, or just watching a movie or something like that. Apparently, those aren't normal things that teens do anymore. Apparently, you gotta be set with mansions, Rolexes, Lambos, and a whole business by 13 years old or you're a failure, which is actually insane.
That's gonna make you like lose all your hair. I'm not even kidding. Like the amount of stress you're gonna go through doing that, especially since you're still in school. Jada Smith Part 2, I'm not even kidding. Like, you're gonna lose all your hair.
Saying, how am I supposed to have all that by 13? Bro, by 13, I don't even think I had $13. But before we get any further, number one, YouTube, I am not trying to bully slash harass any of these teens in this video.
13,
if you're watching this video, do not go out and bully slash harass any of them. And number two, thank you guys for 100K subscribers. I've never just sat down and just said thank you to y'all. I just wanted to say I appreciate every single one of you that legit sit down, watch my videos, or maybe stand up. Maybe you might be standing up watching this video right here. But I appreciate anybody who pretty much just shows support on this channel, watches the videos, shares them with their friends, whatever. Thank you all. Now that being said, let's get back to the video.
This may be controversial, but I think teens should spend at least 5 of their teenage years just trying to become successful.
So if we're doing, you know, American teenage years, because in Canada, teenage is from 13 to 17, so that's 5 years. So you're using all 5 of your years. But if we're counting American, 13 to 19. So out of the 7 years, you want to use 5 of them? What are you talking about? 7 years of being a teenager. So you're telling me just randomly when you're 15, let's say, right? Because that's the final 5 years, right? When you're 15. No, actually, would it be 14? No, it'd be, no, yeah. No, it'd be when you're 15. Like, if you started the day you turn 15. Why? Why? You're supposed to live life with your friends, going to school, doing your thing, right? When you're adult is when you start worrying about jobs and businesses and cars, whatever, houses.
So before you start hating in the comments, let me say this. It literally takes $82 a day to make the average yearly income in America. And online, there's literally like hundreds, maybe even thousands of courses or different models that you could use to make that money. Right now, I'm doing video editing and I own an agency, so I'm making even more than that each day. And I'm only 13, so you could easily do the same thing.
I find this video insane because this kid hasn't even lived 2 of his teenage years, yet he thinks most teens should spend 5 of their teenage years trying to become successful. That literally just doesn't make sense because this man hasn't experienced what he's talking about.
I was actually about to say the same thing. He hasn't even experienced the like entirety of his teenager life. He's not 20 years old. He's not older than 20 either. So he hasn't experienced any of his teenage years besides one. He's still in his first teenage year, which is 13.
He's just talking out of his booty cheeks, you know? That's literally social media hustle culture brainwash right there. Like, I feel like the saddest part is that this kid is 13 saying this, bro. He was 12 last year. Isn't that insane? It's
maybe
different
even
if this kid
week
lived his teenage years, then said this. It'd make more sense because he'd have the experience to back up what he's saying. But the fact that he didn't experience his teenage years and he's just saying this on his first teenage year, that just pretty much confirms that he's just spewing what he heard online from one of these gurus.
It's 3 a.m. on a Sunday night. All my friends are getting drunk, getting invited to parties and losing their virginity. And I spent.
Listen, dude. You look 10, right? I think you're 13 because are you the same kid? No, you're not. You look 10. Let's do that, okay? I am nearly 15. And I have not heard one singular story about any people in my school, and we're in middle school. Not a single person in my school has gotten pregnant. No one has lost their virginity either. No one's been getting drunk. Maybe if they had like a sip of Hennessy because their grandpa. That's the most. No one's going to parties on a Sunday night. That's the one time you stay home on a weekend that you'll dread because it's the prequel to Monday. What are we talking about here? Are you serious?
All night working on my business. But just watch, in a couple of months, when I'm gonna be chilling in Dubai and living my dream life, you guys are gonna call me lucky. Just watch.
No, I'm not gonna call you lucky. I'm just gonna call you stupid. Because you're not gonna achieve that by the time that you're like in the next 2-3 years, because you don't have an actual business. You have an agency, but you're not doing really much. You're doing online editing, like the other kid most likely. You got to expand more. If you really want to move to Dubai, you know, going out somewhere, right? You're gonna have to like flip PS5s or something like that. Like when the PS6 and Xbox, the next one comes out, just buy like 40 of them and just sell them for like $1,000 each, maybe even more. That's how you make money, especially when you're done. Because agencies, they give you money, not Dubai money. Not unless you have the next Sony. What are you talking about?
1, your friends are not out drinking and losing their virginity on a Sunday night. Everyone hates Sunday because it's pretty much the prelude to Monday. Nobody.
Oh my god, I love you. Oh my god. This is the greatest YouTuber of all time.
Nobody is doing anything on a Sunday night except for sleeping, my boy. Number 2, who are your friends losing their virginity to? The hookers in GTA? You do.
Best video of all time. No one in your grade is losing their virginity. What are you yapping about? Tell me a singular person in your entire school that has at your age. Bet you can't do that. I bet you can't do that. You're just spewing random things that you heard off the internet. Like, what are you talking about here? You don't even look 13 either. You're probably gonna be 13 when GTA 6 comes out. Maybe even younger. Like no one in your school is losing their virginity to anyone. Unless they're playing that Jenny, Penny, whatever the mod is called in Minecraft, like, or GTA. Besides that, not in real life.
Do not look a day over 10. And number 3, just because you're up at 3 a.m. grinding for your business, that doesn't make you better than everybody else. Like, exactly. The way that this man is talking is making it seem like, oh, I'm better than my whole class because I'm up at 3 a.m. grinding. When it's like, bro, you're not better than them just because you're doing that. Nope. Let's be real here.
It's 3:30 right now on a Monday night. I've been staying up all night working my new business. But watch, a few months from now, when my business is taken off, I'm going to be chilling in Dubai, living my dream life, and everybody's going to call me lucky.
Why is everyone obsessed with Dubai? Like Dubai chocolate, Dubai in general. Why is everyone so obsessed with it? Like when I was younger, I used to want to live in the same world as Gumball, or like in the Adventure Time universe, or like be a superhero with the Teen Titans. Like mainly because Raven and Starfire. But you get my point. You know what I mean? Like, most people were dreaming about being a superhero, living in, like, on the moon, or, like, in Atlantis, like, living in space or something, or in the water, like Atlantis. Like, what is it with Dubai? I don't get it. Like, I've never tried Dubai chocolate, so I don't know if it's good or not, but, like, okay.
This man literally just stole the script from The Last Kid. The only thing that he did differently was add some music and some like little effects and stuff like that. Other than that, this is the exact same video as The Last Kid. They just said the exact same thing, word for word, bar for bar. No Soulja Boy.
Word for word, bar for bar.
I hate to be that guy and say that someone else's dream is unrealistic because I'm kind of living my dream right now. I mean, I've always wanted to create videos on YouTube ever since I was young, and now I'm doing it. So I don't really want to hate on somebody else's dream, you know, but how in the hell are you gonna move to Dubai in only a few months?
And you're not even 18. And if he's in America, he's not even 21. I'm pretty sure you have to be 18 for you to fly by yourself. So you're gonna have to bring your parents with you, or they have to give you permission to go to Dubai. I don't know if it's 18 or 21, I don't know. But they have to give you permission. I'm pretty sure. Maybe when you're 16, like for like school to drop out, but 18 to like fly to different countries and whatever by yourself, you still have parental guidance settings on. They don't deactivate until you're 18 or 21, depending on the circumstances. Some of them deactivate when you're 18, but 21, the rest of them deactivate.
Okay, it's 11:30. Time to stop that.
I'm not. Just give me like 10 minutes.
That's my question right here. Like, bro, number one, you don't even have your license. Number two, I don't even think you can put in an application to move inside of a crib, you know? Like, how is this man gonna make that happen? It just doesn't make sense. Like I said, I'm not really trying to hate or anything in this video because it's not necessarily these kids' fault. It's more of what they see on social media. Like, if they see somebody talking about, oh, I'm about to move to Dubai in a few months, they're gonna spew that same thing. But like I said, like, how in the hell are you just gonna randomly up and move to Dubai in just a few months? Like, it does not work like that. This is not GTA. You can't just go on Dynasty 8 and cop a crib within 2 minutes. It's not like that. And also another question is, why are these kids so obsessed with moving to Dubai? They don't say nowhere else. What about Atlantis? When I was young, I wanted to live in Atlantis. I wanted to live underwater with the mermaids, Aquaman, all that stuff, bro. That was probably sick. But now we got kids saying Dubai. Like, what the heck?
Never has made that.
You're stressing because your parents being a parent. That's all I'm getting. They're working a staple job. Most parents don't really have jobs, so the fact that they have a stable income, you know, between two parents, and live in the same house, you know, being able to provide you things like clothes, food, and also a roof over your head, a nice one, to be honest, just shows that they're making a stable income. They're not making $2 in food stamps. Okay? Like,
this video is crazy because this kid is stressing about his parents working at 13. Not about his parents being poor or homeless or not being able to put food on the table. He's stressing because his parents are working a stable job when he is 13 years old. Something that is normal. Does that not sound crazy? Like, I understand that we all have the dream of retiring our parents, buying them a house, and buying them whatever car they desire, but I don't think that's something that you should be worried about when you're like 13 years old and you haven't even finished puberty. I feel like it's just unnecessary stress that this kid is adding to his life at a young age, all because of a finance guru he saw on social media. It is okay if your parents are working a stable job and they can provide for you. It doesn't seem like you in the trenches, my boy. Like, you're literally in a nice house, dog.
I wanted becoming a millionaire at 14. I woke up at 6:30 and went on a bike ride before taking a cold shower. Then I spent some time planning out videos and had breakfast. After this, I had some calls and checked on my Discord server before spending...
Okay, but you're telling your plan during summer. What is your school schedule? Because you ain't doing all this while you're in school, unless you're homeschooled, would you know, make sense why. But anyway.
Sometimes scripted. Today I made around $500, so pretty good. Finally, I edited some reels and went to bed at 10:30.
Why do you need to become a millionaire at 14 years old? That's like trying to fight millennia during the tutorial in Elden Ring. Like, bro, why are you worried about that? And why is this man taking cold showers at 14? Like, what is the purpose? Now,
what does cold showers even do? I still don't even know. All I know is that they're meant to like wake up your body or something like that in the morning.
I will say the good thing out of this video is that it seems like this man has a little schedule going on, you know, he's going to sleep at 10:30, he's waking up pretty early. Like, I do think that is good, but at the same time, becoming a millionaire at 14?
Nope.
Jesus Christ, bro. Realized school wasn't for me at a young age. Became addicted.
Bro, you're acting like video games is like a drug. Everyone hates school. Unless you're that one stereotypical nerd that just loves learning. Everyone hates school. They hate going. They hate waking up in the morning. You're not special.
Video games. Tried to becoming a YouTuber. Didn't really work out.
Damn, crazy. Crazy. Damn. Maybe you should just go to school, get an education, grow up, get a good job, go to college maybe, get a better job. Like, school sets you up for stuff that you don't want to do. That's the whole point.
Didn't know what to do in my life.
Neither did I.
I was depressed. Tried.
You. Over what? No one knows what they're gonna do in life until like late game.
Making TikToks, went viral. Nothing changed though. Realized I had to change. Still didn't change though. Finally decided it was time. Started hitting the gym. Tried drop shipping. It failed. Started to make some progress in the gym. Started my personal brand. Found Allah. Decided it was time to lock in. Started my SMMA. Making progress towards my dream life.
I mean, the working out part is fine. You know, finding Allah, that's good, you know. I'm not personally under any religion. I don't judge any religion either, so, you know, doesn't matter what religion you are, I don't really care, right? You believe in what you believe in, right? I'm not gonna hate you for it, right? I don't know what SMAA is. I don't know what that is. I haven't learned that yet. A personal brand. You can't just really start that up randomly. Unless you're selling all the stuff on Temu, Shein, Carrot, and whatever other things are Wish.
What do you mean I didn't know what to do in life? You're literally a teenager.
When you're a
Most
teenager,
teenagers don't know what they want to do in their life. That is normal. That is not something that is only happening to you. That's like playing a video game and being like, oh, I don't know what to do in the game. When you have
and you haven't beat the tutorial.
I haven't even passed the tutorial yet.
Right. I'm still in the tutorial phase. I'm not 18. Neither are you. Probably not yet either right now still. We are still in the beginner stages.
So you're not gonna know what to do until you play the game more, and that game being life. The more you live life, the more you're gonna know what you wanna do. Like, it's not just something that you just spawn in this world knowing what you wanna do. Right. Social media is dangerous, bro, because why do we have this teen out here having an existential crisis at 13 years old? The only thing you should be stressing over at that age is the homework due on Monday. There is no need to stress about your life when you're that young. Another thing that this dude said in this video is became addicted to video games. And I'm gonna make the wild assumption that this kid probably wasn't addicted to video games, and maybe he was just a child being a child and decided to play video games to occupy his time, because what else can children do? Obviously some kids play video games for a long time, but I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think this dude was probably one of them. I think the problem is a lot of these hustle culture videos are meant for like an older crowd, but when kids see them or like teens see them, they try to apply that to their lives. For example, let's say like some 30-year-old says, I was addicted to video games at 26, but now I'm 30 years old, I'd start taking cold showers and I'm a Sigma. They're gonna say that, put that out online. Then a teenager is gonna see that and be like, oh shoot, maybe I should apply that to my life. Now they're trying to live like this 30-year-old rather than just trying to live their youth like any other kid. I think that's the issue here. Stressing at 14 sad. So I can chill at 20.
Dude, as soon as you turn 18, you're literally gonna turn to Vin Diesel or The Rock. Like, you're gonna lose all your hair. Stressing is not a good thing, especially at a young age. Like 14. Like, I don't stress that much unless it's something like I have to record a video or doing schoolwork. That's the only time I stress. Like, I don't stress about anything. Going into like a supermarket, making a business, like, no. Like, the only thing you have to stress about whenever you're 14 is schoolwork. And like, that's it. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's it.
There was another kid that I actually reacted to a year ago that did this exact same thing. And I feel like the problem with this is that you're gonna burn out once you're 20 if you're stressing at 14 years old. There is no need to stress at 14 when you're living in a nice house with a home gym. Like, what is there to stress about? This man is just making up stress just so he can stress at that age. Day 167 of monk mode, 14-year-old entrepreneur.
That actually just angered me right there. School matrix. I hate school. But school is not the matrix. The school teaches you stuff like patience, you know, friendship, social skills, doing stuff that you don't want to do but you have to, especially for jobs. It sets you up in life because you don't want to do all this hard math, but it's setting you up so then whenever you do get a job, you are able to go through it and be like, oh, I don't want to do it, but whatever, I'll still do it because I need to. That's literally the whole point of school, is to help you with jobs in the future. You may not need some of that, like, history lessons or, like, some of that extra math. You may not need that, but you're still going to do it because you need to. And that's the whole point of you and a job. You need to do something to be able to be like, okay, I'm going to do it because I have to. It's the same thing with school. That's what they teach you with. It's not the Matrix. There's no Matrix. The only Matrix I can think about is the movie. We're not in a Matrix. I don't understand it. I really don't.
That is the corniest thing I've ever seen. This man said school matrix. That's the most Andrew Tate coded thing I have ever seen in my life, bro. I'm not gonna lie, with them boxing skills, please invest in a gun. I'm not gonna lie, them boxing skills are not safe.
I was gonna say invest in a gun, you know, as I said just now, at the same time as him. Yeah, because those boxing skills are atrocious, man. Like, get a refund on those. I'm being serious. Like, I don't box. Like, I don't do any fighting, and like, I actually really hate fighting people. Like, I hate hurting people. But if we ever had to fight, I actually probably would beat you. I'm not even kidding. Like, with those boxing skills, you suck. Just get a Draco, you know, or get a Glock, something. Get like a revolver, something. Just get anything, because it doesn't matter what kind of gun it is. Just invest in one, because you suck. All right, I'm sorry, you do.
This is just the byproduct of like hustle culture being so popular online. Everyone thinks that they need a Lambo by 16, when in reality, that's just unrealistic. Honestly, this is a bigger issue than just self-improvement or just hustle culture itself. It's more about the impact that social media has on the younger generation. And that's not even talking just these kids who are doing like this hustle culture thing, right? Just in general, I feel like social media has impacted the youth so much. Like, if a streamer says something, a bunch of kids are gonna go out and say that same thing. If a self-improvement guru says something, a bunch of people are going to go out and say that same thing. If someone's favorite influencer twerks, they're probably going to go out and twerk. Like, this pretty much just shows the impact of social media. These are just kids seeing what they see on social media and just replicating it, you know? My overall point, because I've been yapping a little bit, obviously there are some good habits that can be taught from these self-improvement / hustle culture videos, but that really isn't something that you should be worrying about when you're that young. That being said, this is going to wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Once again, I appreciate you guys so much for 100K subscribers. This has been one of the craziest years of my life, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for making it crazier and crazier each and every day. I started this year off with like 20K subs, and now we're standing at, I think, like 120K or something like that. Like, it's pretty crazy. My boy. Once again, thank you guys, because y'all are literally insane. I've never just sat here and said that, but thank you. Twitch Camera WAK. Make sure to join the Discord, link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.
Shout out to you, Cameron. I didn't mean to open up BattleNet. My bad. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Shout out to you, Cameron. I'll add you in the description. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I was gonna react to the Lil Tecca album, but